Hi, I'm Bill. I'm the salty old Marine. Today I want to talk about something that veterans might not be very good at, and that is this: self-advocacy. What are we talking about? Well, basically, we're talking about putting ourselves first when it comes to VA disability and health care. Now, that's a tricky thing, so let's jump into it. The military is all about the mission, and we're all military, or we were. We put others first. We put the mission first. That's how we were trained. And for most of us, that's still a very, very deeply ingrained part of us. And it's a good part. It makes us communitarians. It makes us care about others. It makes us care about the mission. But it makes us put ourselves last very often. And when it comes to VA disability, we can't do that anymore. So this is where we have to be a little selfish. When you're filing for your VA disability claims, you need to start thinking about you. How do your disabilities affect you? How do they affect your ability to have a family life, to have a social life, to get a job, to hold on to a job, to earn enough money to survive? Many of us had things happen while we were in the military that affect all of those things, some more than others. And that's why, to some extent, VA disability even exists. But in order to claim those benefits that you have earned and that you deserve, you're going to have to advocate for yourself. What does that mean? In terms of VA disability, it means it's going to be up to you to push your claim forward, to get that information that you need to achieve success. Here's what I mean. Too often I see veterans say, "It's in my records. The VA should have found it." And they don't. And the veteran does not get their claim approved. Okay. If you advocate for yourself, if you put yourself first, you're going to go and get your own records. You're going to get your private health care records. You're going to get your VA records. You're going to get your service treatment records from when you were in the service. You're going to find the information in them that helps to prove your claim. You're going to highlight that information. You're going to put it into a form that you can upload, like a PDF file, and you're going to upload that with your claim. Basically, you're going to grab the VA by the scruff of the neck, and you're going to rub their noses in it. Can't miss that, can ya, suckers? But that's what you have to do. So you're going to do those things. When you talk to your doctor, whether it's a civilian private doctor, whether it's a VA doctor, "Excuse me, doctor, can I have a minute of your time? I appreciate everything you've been doing for me. It's great. Thanks for helping me with migraines, IBS, whatever. But I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be filing a VA disability claim because I think this was caused by my time in the service. I've got this form here. It's called a Disability Benefit Questionnaire. It's only a couple pages. It's a PDF form, doctor, and I printed it up for you. Would you be so kind as to fill this out for me and sign it? That is self-advocacy. Too many veterans don't do it. You should do it. Maybe the doctor will refuse. They may say, I don't do anything with the VA, man. I'm sorry. I'm a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I don't fill out this legal shenanigans. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Okay. let them say no. Don't automatically decide that they're going to. Don't be afraid to ask them. They've been asked worse, okay? And you're not asking them to do anything unethical or illegal. You're really asking them to just tell the truth in their capacity as a medical professional. You're not asking them to say, was this caused by his military service, X, Y, and Z? I mean, that's what a Nexus letter does, but you're not asking that right now. You're asking him to simply state what it is you have and how you're being treated. That's it. The DBQ gives us a disability that we can submit to the VA, and the VA can't say, well, you don't have this. There it is. There's my diagnosis. It's right there. There's an ICD code written right into it, signed by my doctor. Self-advocacy. You went out, you asked your doctor, you got that DBQ filled out. Nexus letter. A Nexus letter is an independent medical opinion. Now that's a little trickier. The independent medical opinion says it is at least as likely as not that the veteran's current condition that they're diagnosed for, that's at DBQ, is related to their in-service condition. That's from those medical records that you found and submitted. Or maybe it's from a secondary claim that you're already service-connected for. But whatever the case, that's what that Nexus letter or independent medical opinion says. Now, you can ask your doctor to fill that out too. That's not a form, that's a letter that they would write. In my opinion, that's a little more difficult. First of all, doctors typically don't want to do that. And second, they very well may do it insufficiently according to the VA's own standards. So, yeah, they might write one for you, maybe. And then it might be not as useful as you think. So let's leave that for now. But you may decide that you do need an independent medical opinion, a Nexus letter. If you don't get it from your doctor, where do you get it? Well, you get it from a third party. There are lots of companies out there that will create a Nexus letter on your behalf after reviewing your records and in some cases after interviewing you. So you have to decide whether or not you think that's important for your claim. My suggestion is that almost all secondary claims do better if they have a Nexus letter attached. However, some veterans get their claims approved without one, and that's fine. And I hope they do. Saves money, right? Because Nexus letters from independent professionals cost money. Some veterans wait to see if they're denied, and then if they're denied, they go get a Nexus letter and file a supplemental appeal. That's a valid strategy too. But again, we're still talking about self-advocacy, right? We're talking about putting yourself first. We're talking about being strategic. We're talking about less groupthink and more me-think. Honestly, a VA disability claim is all about you. You need to take it seriously. You need to do the legwork. You can get help. VSOs help, attorneys help, doctors help. Ultimately, it's on you. And I know we're not trained to put ourselves first. However, I'm suggesting that if you're a veteran and you're seeking a disability claim, you need to put yourself first. You need to advocate for you. I hope you found this useful. I'm Bill. I am the Salty Old Marine. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment, and as always, have a great day.